Welcome in here to this presentation of Westside Athletics. It's Jace Andrews joining you here from Dayton, Idaho, as it's the first game of the year for your Westside Lady Pirates taking on the West Jefferson Lady Panthers. We'll have the game for you all right here as we get everything checked on mylocalradio.com and on KACH.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
When it comes to all things electrical, Sean Carter and the guys at S&T Electrical should always be your go-to crew. With experience in everything from new construction to repairs, service, and new installations, S&T Electrical is professional and friendly in all they do. Your electrical work will be done right. Call S&T Electric today at 208-852. All right, this is the Westside Pirate pregame show. The pregame show will get started in 30 seconds from Mark. Pregame show coming up here in just a matter of seconds. In 20 seconds from Mark. Hopefully the Pirates will come out victorious as the pregame show will get started in 10 seconds from Mark. Pre-game show coming up in 5 seconds from Mark. This is the Westside Pirate pre-game show. Coming up, we'll get you ready for tonight's game. We'll take a deeper look into tonight's opponent. We'll talk to the coach. And we'll take a look at some of the other games going on involving conference teams. This is the Westside Pirate pre-game show. Stay tuned. Jace Andrews, the voice of the Westside Pirates, is coming right up. Tonight's game is brought to you by Northern Title, the trusted name in the tri-state area. Rocky Mountain Power, WattSmartHomes.com, offering rebates on energy-saving products and equipment for our customers. Ready Support Services, we are ready. West Motor Company, your only stop for new or used cars in Preston and in Logan. Franklin County Medical Center for the finest care in all of the Cache Valley. Stokes Market True Value with the finest meat and produce in Preston. S&T Electric, it's what we do. Flying S Escrow and Title, land title protectors since 1905. Ultimate Power Sports. Get ready for your next outdoor adventure at Ultimate Power Sports in Preston. Elisa Benson of North Realty, Idaho and North Realty, Utah. Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and the surrounding communities since 1925. Cache Valley Bank, serving Utah and southern Idaho with 21 locations. Yardmaster, keeping lawns healthy throughout the Cache Valley. Puppy Steps Training, Northern Utah and Southern Idaho's premier board and training facility since 2011. Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency, your local agents right here in Preston. Canyon Creek Dental, with 2 area locations to serve you. Preston Auto Parts CarQuest, stop in downtown Preston where you will be treated like a friend. Papa J's, making world-class jerky locally right here in Clifton. Ralph's Construction, building custom homes throughout the region. This broadcast is made possible through an agreement between Preston Broadcasting, LLC and Preston High School, and is a production of Preston Broadcasting, LLC. This game is intended for the private, non-commercial use of our audience. Any rebroadcast or reproduction of this broadcast without express written permission of Old West Media is strictly prohibited.
And we welcome you into a new season as it's girls basketball time here in Dayton, Idaho. Westside with their first regular season game and a brand new coach at the helm in Elise Cox. We'll talk to about her and everything else you can expect from these Westside running Pirates team as these ladies looking to get ready and get off on a good foot against the West Jefferson Panthers here with their first game tonight. They'll have another game tomorrow against Grace. We got a couple other games coming up along the way, so it's going to be a fun and busy season for your Westside running Lady Pirates. And tonight, they hopefully start off on a good foot. We got a lot coming up for you on this pregame show. We'll talk with the new head coach, Elise Cox, and our Elisa Benson, North Realty Idaho and North Realty Utah Coaches Show. Talk to you about the district roundup and tell you about the new district. Obviously, last year it was a little bit different with the seedings and things getting changed around. We'll tell you what the seedings looked like last year and what the district looks like this year. Also have a standout student interview, and we'll talk to you about Elise Cox and her resume as she comes in at the helm of the Pirates, taking on her first season as head coach, but not her first season as a coach by any shot. We'll take a break. We'll come back with our Ultimate Power Sports scene set. You're watching this presentation of Westside Athletics brought to you by Ready Support Services. We are ready.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
When it comes to all things electrical, Sean Carter and the guys at S&T Electrical should always be your go-to crew. With experience in everything from new construction to repairs, service, and new installations, S&T Electrical is professional and friendly in all they do. Your electrical work will be done right. Call S&T Electric today at 208-852-5878.
This is Sean Carter with S&T Electric. It's what we do.
One of the things that makes Northern Title unique is the fact that we serve clients in 3 states, Idaho, Utah, and Wyoming. Each state has different rules and regulations, and our experienced staff understands each unique rule, so we can facilitate closings in all 3 states. If you're buying a home in Star Valley and you want to close in Preston, it's no problem. The company logo is Good Deeds Done Daily. We are preparing Good Deeds Daily, but it's more than that. We really are trying to serve the community in a good way. Northern Title, Good Deeds Done Daily. Visit us today.
Go Westside!
You understand the importance of maintenance for your car, like a yearly tune-up. So it makes sense to give your body an annual health tune-up too, by scheduling a yearly wellness visit at Franklin County Medical Center in Preston. Our physicians help with preventative care and can spot health issues before they become serious. And there's a good chance your health insurance will cover the cost. Why wait? Schedule your family's wellness visits today.
When you are looking for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, but you want something that is ready to eat now, always stop at the Stokes Market Deli in Preston. With cold and hot cases, you can always find food that is fresh, hot, or cold. Sandwiches, soup, salads, deviled eggs, donuts, wraps, cheese trays, desserts, and a hot and delicious buffet. A meal out doesn't have to be at a restaurant. Come and enjoy something for everyone at the Stokes Market Deli today. 217 South State Street in Preston.
Welcome back here to Dayton, Idaho, as in the gym of the Westside Pirates. We get you set for this matchup between your Westside Lady Pirates and the West Jefferson Panthers, as it's our Ultimate Power Sports scene set. 2 teams that struggled last year for the most part. Westside with just a 5-18 record, but 1 win against these West Jefferson Lady Panthers. However, West Jefferson, also a struggling team, also got a win against Westside. They split their season series. Westside, though, beat them in their first bout in Dayton, Idaho. See if they can match what they did last season tonight against your Lady Panthers. So that's kind of what we look at here with these 2 teams. It's 2 struggling teams trying to get off on a really good foot this season. Obviously, with Westside, you have a brand new coach looking to get her first win in her first game. And when we talk to her, we'll have that when we come back. It'll be our Elisa Benson of North Realty Idaho and North Realty Utah Coaches Show when we come back. You're watching this presentation of Westside Athletics, brought to you by Rocky Mountain Power, WattSmartHomes.com.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
WattSmart is Rocky Mountain Power's energy efficiency program. WattSmart provides rebates to residential customers for energy efficiency upgrades made around the home. Devices and appliances that use electricity in your home can usually be made more efficient, and that can save you money and energy. When you decide to make upgrades, we have rebates available for you. Visit wattsmarthomes.com today.
Ready has provided safety and excellence in the industrial construction and support services since 1982. We have the crews and equipment for hydro excavation, dirt and equipment hauling, as well as produced and potable water hauling. We also offer septic tank cleaning services, portable toilets, and roll-off dumpster rentals for facility shutdowns, on location or for your next outdoor event. Call us today to discuss how we can help with your next project. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
When was the last time you got to stay at a hotel that had an indoor waterfall and a fish pond? Or a hotel with a swimming pool, a baby pool, and 5 hot tubs? At the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming, you'll get all of this, plus an amazing complimentary breakfast. You can even reserve a suite with a private jacuzzi for 2. The rates are so affordable that every time you're in Casper, you and the whole family can stay without breaking the bank. The best hotel in Casper is the Come On In and Suites. Make your reservations today and come on in.
When it comes to important things, it's always nice to know you made the right decision. This is Brittany Smith with Farm Bureau, the Smith Agency in Preston. We all know that life insurance is a good decision because it provides financial protection for your family. But have you considered life insurance as income replacement, a savings plan, or supplemental retirement income? Different policies come with different options. Make sure you have the best insurance that is right for you and your family. Schedule a free insurance review with us today. Farm Bureau, the Smith Insurance Agency in Preston.
Welcome back here to the Westside Pirates pregame show, as we are now joined by Elise Cox here on our Elisa Benson of North Realty Idaho and North Realty Utah Coaches Show. Coach Cox, we really appreciate you. First game of the season. I'm sure some jitters are there with you being the head coach for your first year, and hopefully there's some excitement as well.
Oh, lots of excitement. I'm so excited for the girls to show what they've been working on. We had the opportunity to be at the Jamboree on Tuesday, and that gave me a much better look at what we need to work on and prepare for as far as a game situation versus practice. So we're excited for tomorrow.
It's huge, and having the Jamboree is something that a lot of people don't realize the importance of, and kind of like you mentioned, you get to realize what you need to work on. And being it so close, but as it was in Preston, that's also a really good thing. You didn't have to travel far, and now you get your first official game tomorrow. It's a team that you beat last year, in fact, so that's obviously got to have some confidence to go in and know that you got to go in there and try and win that first game. It'd be a huge thing.
Oh, that would be great. It would be a fantastic confidence boost. Honestly, our biggest goal for tomorrow is just to make sure that we are competing. We want to be competitors this year, and hopefully we can start off on a positive note tomorrow.
Yes, that's big. I think competitors is a really good term, because last year wasn't exactly the year you wanted, but overall there's a lot of room for improvement and a lot more of, I'd say, older personnel on this team. Bunch of juniors, just a couple of seniors, but overall this team very much heavily upperclassmen, which in a lot of ways is a good thing. And for you, being the JV coach last year, now the head coach, you've coached these girls, you've been with them, and now hopefully you can see them grow even more from last year.
Oh, absolutely. And we had a fantastic turnout this summer. The girls committed right from day one this summer. Sadly, unfortunately, I should say, we're their third coaching staff. And so I'm super proud of the girls for committing and being able to trust us through this process, because each coaching staff does have their own unique style. And though I was there last year, I am doing things just a little bit differently. And I'm super proud of them, and they have trusted us, and in return, we're trusting them, and so we're ready to go.
Yeah, and as you expect, each time a coaching change in it, it's hard on the girls, and especially for the seniors who have, like you mentioned, had 3 changes. It's tough, but luckily they know you. You grew up in Preston, and I think kind of going more towards your side, I'm sure this is pretty exciting to take over as the head coach.
Oh, yes, I'm so excited. This is something I've wanted for a long time, and the stars aligned, and so here I am. So I'm super excited. I have a fantastic staff on board with me, and I wouldn't be able to do it without them. We're a great team. We work really well together. So
being a home game for the first game, and in fact getting 2 home games back-to-back on Friday and then playing Grace on Saturday, I'm sure that's a really fun thing to have, to be able to play at home, especially considering that hopefully the crowd will be there Friday night, football playing on Saturday, so everybody can be there. Is that a big thing for this team, you think, that it might be playing at home?
Oh yeah, they love being at home. It's exciting. They love playing for their fans, for their peers. We always have a great support group from our community over here on West Side, which we so appreciate. So yes, home games are fantastic. We're so excited.
And then I know you coached volleyball for quite some time and now switching to basketball. Obviously, there's a bunch of differences in how you coach that, including just technique and strategy and pretty much the entire sport. But I have to think there has to be some similarities in terms of being a coach for that. Can you speak to any of that?
Yeah, sure, absolutely. Number one, fundamentals are huge in my book. I think fundamentals are what helps us win games and be able to stay in a game and be competitive. So that's something that we've really been focused on, is fundamentals this summer. And that's exactly how we coach volleyball as well, with my awesome staff over there. So fundamentals, and then making sure that they are competitive. You'll probably find out, Jace, that I'm a huge defensive coach. I truly believe that defense keeps us in games. And that's the same way that we were in volleyball. If we couldn't get a pass, we weren't going to be able to be in a game. So definitely some similarities for sure.
Well, I'm excited. I really enjoy watching defensive coaches just because there's a lot more, I think, strategy in that mind. You know, you have man and zone and different types of formations that you can pull out there. So I'm actually really excited to see that now that you mention it. But got to ask, in that sense, a defensive-minded coach, we going to see some full-court press then every now and then?
We'll eventually get there. We're working on just having a solid man defense and making sure that we can stop the ball right on the get-go, and then making sure that we're protecting that basket. So you'll see us evolve as the season goes on, but definitely there will be some full court press in the future.
Well, and for those people who listen to volleyball, that team had a struggle to start the year and then finished really strong, and I'm kind of sensing that in a lot of ways this may be a similar way of they can really improve throughout the season and get better, not just every single game, but every single quarter.
Oh, absolutely. Yep. We'll analyze after each quarter. We'll analyze on timeouts, and we'll definitely be making some adjustments. And these girls are athletic enough, and we have some speed on our team that I think will be just fine.
Awesome, Coach. Well, kind of a little lackadaisical question off. I know it's a lot of, in some ways, some pressure, coming back to be a head coach pretty much right next to your hometown. But what's one thing you're excited for this season that you're ready for?
Yeah, I'm just ready. Honestly, basketball, I played college basketball. This is where I've always wanted to be. It just didn't quite work out. There wasn't an opportunity in the past. So I'm just excited to be with the sport that I love and to be with the girls who love the sport just as much as I do. And yes, I definitely did grow up, and I graduated from Preston High School. But I've been on the West Side for 12 years now, and I've coached and taught there for 7 years. And so
not to cut her off real quick, but the game's starting here. There's your Webb Funeral Home lineups as we get set with the tip-off at midcourt. First game of the year for your West Side Lady Pirates against the West Jefferson Panthers. As midcourt, the tip is up, and it'll be hit to the left side and won by West Jefferson. They're at the side of their net. They'll go with a reverse layup. It does not get up there, and it'll be rebounded for West Side. Now coming back up the court is Taylor. Allie Taylor, the junior, here at the point, at the top of the key as she goes to her right, hands it off. Moving across to the free throw line and passing it back out, top of the key. West Side back with it. It's Nielsen, hand it off to Kundick. Kundick passes it back out. And it's Reese Evans with the three, just short, gets the net, but it's rebounded by West Jefferson. They'll take it up the right side of the court, across half court, passes it across to the near side. At the block, going up with the shot, and missing it is Neville. It'll be rebounded by West Side, but a foul will be called, and 2 free throws to come for the Lady Panthers. Jace Andrews here joining you on KACH alongside Jace Royer as we get you going for the first game of the 24-2025 season for your Westside Pirates. First free throw rims out. And West Jefferson here with the second free throw coming from Neville. The 5'9" guard, the senior here for the Panthers, takes her second. And it's a little short off the front iron, rebounded by Evans. Evans at the court on the left side, in that left wing, across And we'll pass it back out to the top of the key with Kundick. Kundick hands it off to Ashton. Ashton passes to the left side. Evans in the left wing, looking for a shot behind the three-point arc. Now drives into the paint, trasses it up. It's blocked away by the Panthers, and they'll recover the ball. Panthers with it on the near side across midcourt, and it's a left corner three ball off the iron, and it's going to be a foul and an over-the-back call. Over the back is going to be called there on the Panthers, Aubrey Wright. So West Side back with the ball. Nothing here on the Flying S. Tylen Escrow scoreboard. First quarter brought to you by Cache Valley Bank. Pass to the right side. It's stolen away by the Panthers, but Wright trying to make up for the foul that Jace has committed on the steal. Steps out of bounds on the near baseline. And will now have an inbound pass from Miley Kundick. Kundick gives it off here. Back to the point guard, Taylor. Taylor at the top of the key, passes it to the right side. Kind of a little mesh there and a travel called on Ashton. Brooke Ashton, the junior there, kind of got entangled with Miley Kundick and forced the travel. Panthers with it off the inbound. They'll have it on the left wing. Going back to the right wing now. On that right side, it's Barrientos. She'll go to the right corner. She drives inside the arc, passes it back out. It's a loose ball momentarily, but then grabbed by West Jefferson and quickly driving the right lane and getting it in for her first basket of the game. And the first point of the game is Aubrey Wright. 2-0 West Jefferson. With the ball, Taylor passes it to the left wing to Evans. Evans drives into the free throw line in the paint, loses the ball momentarily at the block, and then loses it out of bounds. It's going to be off the leg of Evans and be the ball for West Jefferson. 2-0. West Jefferson on top of your Lady Pirates here on the Flying S Tylen Escrow scoreboard. Inbound pass from Neville as she gets it to Campbell. Campbell across the midcourt line at the top of the key, passes it inside at the post, under the basket, trying to get over. She'll step on the baseline, and it'll be a turnover to the West Side Pirates. Inbound pass coming here for West Side on the left side of the court for Hallie Taylor. Taylor, one of the many juniors on this team. 4 juniors, 2 seniors, 2 sophomores. Taylor at the point at the top of the key. Looking to dribble at the right hand. Goes to the right with a pass to Evans. On the right wing, goes back to the top of the key with it. Passes it left corner, just inside the arc. A 2-ball, unable to make it in. But right there to rebound and to put it back is Miley Kundick. And we're tied up at 2. West Jefferson quickly back across. They'll hand it off. Barrientos goes up to the top of the key. Tied up at 2 apiece here with 5:20 to go in the first quarter. Right side with it as it's Jessie Rigby. Rigby over back to Barrientos on the right wing behind the arc. Tries to pass it inside. Gets it to her girl as it's Rigby to have an easy lay-in in front of the basket. West Side with the top of the key. Miley Kundick thought about a 3, gets her second shot blocked, but they're going to get a foul called on Aubrey Wright. Wright hysterical, thinking that it was a clean block, but instead it'll be 2 free throws for Miley Kundick. Kundick's first free throw is going to be in and out off the back rim. On the court right now for your West Side Pirates, it's going to be Miley Kundick, Laura Campbell, Reese Evans, and then Harley Nielsen. Second shot coming here. 4-2 as the second shot gets in for Miley Kundick. West Jefferson back with it on a 4-3 game. Passes it off top of the key with the ball. Running up to the paint, goes up with the shot. She'll get fouled. This time it's a foul committed by Harley Nielsen. And 2 free throws to come for the West Jefferson Panthers in Kaylee Campbell. Campbell with their first free throw, sinks it with the net. It's going to be 5-3 now. Campbell's first points of the games. 2 field goals, one for Wright, the other for Rigby. She sinks her second free throw and makes it a 6-3 game here in the first. West Side back with the ball at the top of the key. 4:38 to go. Pass to the right wing. It's going to be a 3-ball by Evans. It's just short. Rebounded by West Side. They go back up with it. This time a second miss, and West Jefferson gets the rebound. They're across the half-court line on the right wing. Passes it back to the top of the key. Trying to find the lane. Going through the paint and up with the underhand layup. Count the basket. Out of foul as it's Campbell who will have an and-one opportunity. Campbell with their first field goal, and now a free throw to make it an and-one opportunity here. Eight to 3 on the Flying S Talent Escrow scoreboard. First quarter brought to you by Cache Valley Bank. Free throw is converted on the and-one opportunity as Campbell converts to make it 9 to 3. West Side back across the half-court line. Over to the left side behind the arc with the ball is Lauren Campbell. She loses it. West Jefferson fighting for it on the ground on the near side, and it's going to be a out of bounds by West Side as Campbell trying to grab for the ball has her foot out of bounds, and it'll be back to the Panthers. 9 to 3 on the Flying S Talent Escrow scoreboard. Now coming over here, passing it to the left wing. With the ball is Hillman. Hillman drives inside of the post, goes up with the shot. It's partially blocked by Kundick, but Jefferson's going to rebound it. And unfortunately, there'll be a foul called once again. This time the foul committed by Lauren Campbell. They're going to say it was before the shot of Jessica Rigby. So an inbounds pass on the baseline for West Jefferson. Inbound pass coming from Campbell. She tries to find someone, gets it to Hillman on the right wing. Just behind the arc, she'll drive inside it now. About 10-foot line, now goes to the right wing corner. It's going to rattle in and out by Festimal. Now a tap out. The rebound kind of flying over, and it will be tapped out by the West Jefferson Panthers. West Side with the ball. Hallie Taylor goes across midcourt. With the ball for the Pirates at the right wing now with Miley Kundick behind the arc. She'll dribble with her left hand to the left of the free throw line. Bounce inside of the block, going up with the shot. Unable to convert, it's Nielsen, but she does get fouled. So 2 free throws for the senior. One of the 2 seniors on this West Side roster, one of one active tonight in Nielsen. 2 free throws to come, trying to cut this lead to 9 to 5. She can convert on both. Lots of free throws early here in this contest, but the first one missed there. Nielsen looking for her first points of the game. Second free throw for Nielsen. She'll hit the front of the rim with that one and out. Rebounded by West Jefferson, so 0 for 2 on the free throws. Pass over the right side. Barriento's going to drive inside, gets to the lane, and puts up a little 2-pointer under the basket and converts to make it 11 to 3. Back up the court, Taylor to the right wing. Kundick unable and unready for the pass. That's going to be off her hand and out of bounds. West Jefferson gets the ball back with 3:03 to go here in the first quarter. West Jefferson will inbound it here to Barrientos. Barrientos going to the right side of the court, across midcourt, pass it to the right wing. Now driving inside and getting an easy layup that will be missed and hit out of bounds. It'll stay with the Panthers. 11 to 3 on the Flying S Talent Escrow scoreboard, and an inbound pass coming for West Jefferson on the left side of the court. Hillman to inbound, more to the near side on the E of the west side on the court. She'll go an overpass, and it's going to be tipped and trying to keep the ball. Okay, keep it in bounds, and West Jefferson finally going to keep it. Barrientos pass it to the right side, right wing Hillman. Inside, slapped away, but Hillman retains possession as she gets the ball back. She's at the right wing, throws it back inside, and then trying to get a shot is Perkins. She gets it off to Neville, who then hits the shot. Neville's first shot of the game converting there. And it's 13 to 3 as a 10-point advantage for the Lady Panthers. Kundick on the right wing, looking for a pass, goes across court, but it's stolen away by Hillman. Across midcourt at the right wing, pass inside, and then it's going to be stolen away by Kundick. She has it now across midcourt, 2-on-1. She goes with a layup with the right hand, doesn't get it to go, but does get fouled. So 2 more free throws coming for Miley Kundick. She is 1 for 2 on the night. 13 to 3 with 2:13 to go here in the first quarter. First quarter brought to you by Cache Valley Bank. Free throw here for Kundik. Sinks this one. Makes her 2 for 3 on the evening for free throws early here in this one. Like I said, been a heavy free throw contest early in this one. Second free throw from Kundik. Good as well. So it goes 2 for 2 from the free stripe there, and it's 13-5. Coming across the court, the Panthers, they'll pass it left swing 3. Hillman shoots off the back of the iron, and it's going to be loose for grabs. Barrientos grabs it, but goes out of bounds with it, and it'll be a ball to the Lady Pirates. 13-5. Lady Pirates with the ball here as they'll inbound it from the far side. Taylor, the point guard at the top of the key. Looking to go to the right side with Kundik once again at the right wing behind the arc. Going to the right corner now. Bounce pass inside to Taylor. She had the lane but hits the underside of the basket. Rebounded by Perkins of West Jefferson and then hit out of bounds by a Lady Pirate. So the ball will stay with West Jefferson. 13-5 with 1:48 to go here in the first quarter. Coming across the court is Campbell. She'll pass over to the left side. Hillman inside to Perkins. Perkins at the block, has it stolen away by Nielsen. West side trying to keep the possession of it, and they will. Taylor has it now as she'll come across the midcourt line. Right at midcourt, now at the top of the key with the right hand. Has it almost stolen by West Jefferson, gets it away to Nielsen on the right wing. She'll drive inside. Free throw line elbow jumper. And it's going to be missed, but rebounded and put right back up and in by Lauren Campbell. Campbell gets her first bucket of the 24-25 season, and now West Jefferson at the free throw line. Barrientos with the jumper. It is no good, and there's an over-the-back call there by Perkins. Now they're going to say, yeah, for Westside. So over the back on Perkins, but it's 2 shots for Westside because Westside's in the double bonus. So now it's up to Westside to try and convert on some free throws here. You still got 1 minute and 8 seconds left here in the first quarter. And in the double bonus, Nielsen at the line, 0 for 2 on her first trip. Nielsen with the right hand. First free throw, a high arcing shot that goes off the back and out. So 0 for 3 still looking for that first completed free throw here for Nielsen. 13-7, make it 13-8 as she converts on that free throw. And now West Jefferson with just over 1 minute to play here in the first with the ball. Across on the right side of the court of midcourt with the right hand, dribbling it to the left. Now passing it off to Hillman on the left wing. Hillman looking for a pass, gets it to the top of the key. Bounce pass over to the right side to Campbell. Inside pass, has a lane at the post, but cannot convert the shot as Rigby gets fouled. Would have been an and one once again, but instead 2 free throws to come for Jessica Rigby. Under 1 minute to play here, 51 seconds to be exact, as the free throw coming from Rigby. She'll hit the first one. Rigby's first trip to the line, but not her first point of the night. Had a field goal converted earlier in the game, so that's her 3rd point. Substitution, Nielsen comes out for Brooke Aston. Rigby's second free throw. She gets it in. And a 2 for 2 on that trip to make it 15-8. Taylor passes it off to Kundik on the right wing. She'll take a step 3. It's way short, and it'll bounce out of bounds, and West Jefferson will have the ball with 43 seconds to go. Hillman with the ball to inbound. She gets it to Campbell. West Jefferson with it as they go across the half-court marker on the right side of the court. Looking for a pass. Campbell going inside, overthrows her man as looking for Jessica Rigby. Man, Rigby, labeled as 5'10", but she needed to be about 6'2" to catch that pass. And Westside will have the ball with 33 seconds to go. Taylor passed it off to Kundik. Kundik very much high pressured, but she'll dribble away from it at the top of the key now with the left hand. Goes with the shot off the backboard, no good. Rebounded by West Jefferson. Loose ball. Bunch of players on the court, and it's going to be a jump ball called finally. Just trying to find the loose ball, and it'll be jump ball Westside with the possession arrow. Will have it as they trail right now by 7, 15-8. 16.2 seconds left in the first quarter. Looking for an inbound pass, Taylor. She gets it to Evans. Evans driving inside at the elbow on the right side and gets fouled. So it'll be a 2 free throws coming. The foul committed by Maggie Barrientos. And Barrientos with her first foul, and the free throw coming for Reese Evans. Evans just a sophomore on this team, but playing significant time, and a starter, as that one off the right side on the first free throw attempt. Evans looking for her first points of the 24-25 season. Kind of forces that one in and gets her first points by that. 15-9, 12.5 seconds, so full court press put on. Talked about how defensive-minded Elise Cox is, and now quickly up the court, and West Jefferson going to break the press. 2 seconds, 1 second, and that will be the final shot of the quarter. So a 2-ball put in there by Rigby makes it 17-7, as that's the end of one. We take a break. You're watching Westside Lady Pirate basketball here on mylocalradio.com.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
When you think of a medical center's vital signs, you think of a monitor beeping. Today, Franklin County Medical Center is sharing a new set of vital signs. They're the vital signs of a growing hospital. Our new medical office building is now home to the care you depend on. You'll visit us here for primary, specialty, and walk-in care. Franklin County Medical Center has been a vital part of the region's healthcare since 1929, right in your neighborhood.
When was the last time you got to stay at a hotel that had an indoor waterfall and a fish pond? Or a hotel with a swimming pool, a baby pool, and 5 hot tubs? At the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming, you'll get all of this, plus an amazing complimentary breakfast. You can even reserve a suite with a private jacuzzi for 2. The rates are so affordable that every time you're in Casper, you and the whole family can stay without breaking the bank. The best hotel in Casper is the Come On In and Suites. Make your reservations today and come on in.
(17-7) here on the Flying S Tallahassee scoreboard at the end of one as we head into quarter number 2, brought to you by Yardmaster, serving lawns across the Cache Valley. Jace Andrews alongside Jace Royer helping with tonight's broadcast, and a big portion of that is running the camera, so I really appreciate it. I could not do that.
No problem. Anytime, Jace.
Cleaning up a little spot here on the right side of the court. A little scuff mark, making sure everybody's playing clean and safe. West Jefferson with the possession arrow will start with the ball, and they'll give it to Campbell, the point guard. She'll have it with the right hand on the right wing now. Looking for a pass, goes to Barrientos, closer to the right corner. Still behind the arc, looking for a pass, using her right pivot foot, and gets it off to Campbell. She'll pass it back. That's Campbell now at the top of the key. Looking for a pass, holds it, now dribbles with the left hand, passes it off. With it is Carly at the left wing. Carly looking for a pass. Kundick tightly on her. 6 seconds on the shot clock, and it's on the right side. Inside pass, and a nice play as an easy layup for Aubrey Wright. Her second field goal of the game, making it now 19-7 and giving her 4 points on the night. 19-9 rather. West side as they pass it inside. Campbell shot. It's no good. Rebounded by Nielsen. She goes with a reverse shot. Can't get that one. Still loose in the air. Rebounded by Campbell. Taylor takes a just inside 2-pointer. It's no good. Ball still loose. Grabbed this time by West Jefferson at the baseline. Barrientos with the right hand, getting to the cross the midcourt line at the logo. Gives it off to Campbell. Campbell to Carly. Right wing. 3-ball. Too long. And it'll bounce out of bounds. 19-9. Evans will inbound at the sophomore to Taylor. Taylor will go across the midcourt logo. First game of the season here, Westside trailing by 10 on the Flying S Tallahassee scoreboard. Miley Kundick in the right wing with the ball. Behind the arc, now to Nielsen in the right corner. Tries to pass it inside to Taylor. It's tipped by a West Jefferson Lady Panther, and it'll go out of bounds, staying with the Pirates. Tipped there by Rigby. Now Taylor to inbound. She gets it to Kundick. Kundick just takes a little shooter right there. It's no good and rebounded by Rigby. Rigby with it will pass it off to Campbell. Campbell with it on the right wing, passes it inside to right, trying to get it to Rigby, but she gets fouled on a push from Nielsen. So it'll be an inbound here, but a foul committed by Nielsen on a push. And with 6:18 to go here in the second quarter, West Side will have it, or rather West Jefferson, leading by 10. Looking for a pass on the inbound on the left side. Campbell trying to get it into Rigby. Rigby does retain it using her tall body. This time she's going to get fouled on a shot. They give the foul, I believe, to Evans. They will say the foul to Evans. And so 2 free throws coming for Jessica Rigby. Rigby 2 for 2 last time on her trip to the charity stripe. Kundick, Lauren Campbell, Reese Evans, Harley Nelson, and Lauren Campbell. (19-9). So first free throw missed. Second free throw is converted. She goes 1 for 2. And Westside with it. Kundick at the point as she'll get across midcourt looking for a pass. Gets it over to the left side to Campbell. Lauren Campbell will drive inside, loses it, but it's Reese Evans who just traps it right back up. Misses her shot. Loose on the ground. Kundick grabs it. Still loose. Picked up finally by West Jefferson. Pass up the court on a fast break, but cannot complete the pass. Aston gets it and gives it to Campbell, who gives it to Kundick. Kundick, left side driving. Pull-up jumper. It's good. Kundick from about 7 feet out pulls up, gets the shot to go, and it's 20-11. Pass to the right corner. Barry Antos passes it to right at the right wing. Gets inside, looking for a pass. Gets it over to Campbell. Campbell goes back to the top of the key. Pass inside to Rigby, but it's stolen away by Westside. Coming up the court on the fast break, that gets poked away and out of bounds on the far baseline. They're going to stay with Westside, though, as it was poked from the hands of Lorraine Campbell. I'll take a timeout here. We'll take it with them. You're watching Westside Pirate Lady Basketball here on MyLocalRadio.com, presented by Northern Title. Good deeds done daily.
KACH, MyLocalRadio.com.
100% guarantee is a good thing, and that's what you get when you hire the professionals at Yardmaster Services. We help you get the yard of your dream with custom fertilization for grass, trees, and shrubs, spraying for weeds, and lawn aeration. We also help keep your sprinkler system in top shape with turn-on and turn-off services, including winterization and small repairs. We even eliminate the bugs in the lawn and around the house. Yardmaster, serving commercial and residential customers. Call Yardmaster Services today for a free quote.
Welcome back here to Dayton, Idaho. Jace Andrews, Jace Royer joining you on KACH and My Local Radio for the opening game of the 2024-2025 Westside Runnin' Lady Pirates basketball season. New head coach Elise Cox in her first game of the year, first game of the season, and first game as the head coach. Pass inbounds for Westside. Evans with it on the far left corner, now to the left wing, and a jumper put up by Kundick. It's a little short and rebounded by the Panthers with a rebound there for Campbell. Campbell for West Jefferson, pass to the right side. It's going to be a long three taken by Neville. She is off the backboard, no good. Hillman rebounds it and gets rejected by Kundick. Kundick up the court to Lorraine Campbell, who loses it, but it's going to be tapped out of bounds by West Jefferson, as that ball was just rejected by Miley Kundick. And a 20-11 score with 4:52 to go in the second quarter. Second quarter brought to you by Yardmaster, supporting lawns across the Cache Valley. Kundick inbounds to Taylor. Taylor goes back to the top of the key as she gets the play. With the right hand, passes it to the right side to Lauren. Lauren dribbles inside, loses the ball, recovered by West Jefferson. A fight for it, and a foul called on Reese Evans as she was trying to fight for the ball against Shaylin Hillman. Be Evans' second foul, and a inbound pass for the Panthers to Campbell. 20-11 with 4:30 to go here in the second quarter. Campbell dribbling to the right side, pass inside, going for the block and off the hands of Perkins and out of bounds. And Perkins, one of the taller players, 6 foot exactly for West Jefferson, too tall for her, and a timeout called by the Lady Panthers. We'll take a break with them. You're watching Westside Lady Pirate Basketball, presented by West Motors.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
There's no better family activity than a night out at the movies. Worm Creek Opera House Theater on State Street in Preston is your local home for first-run family movies. The historic theater offers top-flight comfort, the coolest refreshments, and quality entertainment, all at family prices. Stop by the Worm Creek Opera House at 70 South State Street in downtown Preston. For tickets, show times, and a list of upcoming attractions, go to wormcreek.org.
Second quarter here with 4:34 to go as Taylor for Westside with the ball. Jace Andrews, Jace Royer. Taylor at the top of the key for the Lady Pirates. He'll hand it off there to Lauren. Lauren with the ball, pass it to Evans. Evans kicks it out of bounds. Kind of a tough handoff there between Lauren and Evans. And now West Jefferson back with the ball. Panthers with it. Campbell with the ball. She'll have it with the right hand, guarded by Taylor. Going to the right side. Campbell passes it inside. Perkins at the block, goes up with the shot, cannot hit it. And now it's going to be tapped away, kept alive by West Jefferson, but they say she stepped on the line. So Aubrey right there, stepping on the line, trying to keep the ball from going out of bounds, and it's West Side ball. 20-11 on the Flying Ass Talent Escrow scoreboard. Taylor across midcourt. Dribbles with the left hand. Now passes it off to nobody, but luckily Lorraine Campbell able to recover and find it. She'll pass it back to Taylor, who drives inside in the paint. Loses the ball to Aubrey Wright, though, and a foul called on Taylor. She was on the ground trying to grab the ball away from Wright after she lost it, and the foul will be called back to West Jefferson. 3:50 to go here in quarter number 2. 20-11. And Campbell with the ball, the point guard for the Lady Panthers. Campbell across the time stripe. Pass back to Campbell. At the top of the key, she'll dribble to the left side. Left wing now drives inside as there was a miscommunication on a switch. Bounce pass inside to right. Goes with the underhand reverse layup. Cannot get it to go. Recovered and rebounded by Lorraine Campbell. Bounce pass left side. Kundick up with the shot. No good. They're going to say partially blocked. Lorraine Campbell with the rebound. And she goes up and gets fouled. So 2 free throws coming for Lorraine. 2 free throws coming for the junior. As on the fast break there, she made the right decision to pass it off to Kundick, but was still in good position to get the rebound. Did just that and got fouled because of it and hits the first free throw. Third point of the night for Lorraine Campbell. Had a field goal converted in the first quarter. 20-12 on the Flying Ass Talent Escrow scoreboard as they try and make it 20-13 with this free throw. And just short on that one as she just ticks the net and it bounces out of bounds, so it'll go back to West Jefferson. Lady Panthers with the ball, inbounding it is Neville. She'll get it to Campbell. Campbell with the dribble across the midcourt line on the right side. At the right wing, dribbles back to the top of the key. Sets up a play, has Barrientos to her right, passes that way. Barrientos thinks about a shot, now drives inside, under the basket, goes with the reverse layup, can't get it to go, gets her own rebound and gets fouled by Kundick. I believe they're going to say it's 2 shots for Barrientos. I don't know if it was exactly on the shot there or not, but they're going to say it was. So 2 free throws coming for Barrientos. And a little short on that free throw. West Jefferson, not a close drive whatsoever. In fact, by my count, it's about 3 hours away. And, well, that's going to be a long bus ride home tonight for these Lady Panthers. They'd like to do it with a win as the second free throw is converted for Barrientos. So it goes 1 for 2 there at the charity stripe. Taylor passes it to Lorraine. Lorraine driving inside, a bounce pass, losing it though as Campbell gets the ball for the Panthers. A quick fast break. Barrientos, left corner, just inside the free throw, gets it to not go. And then Rigby rebound, trying to get it bounced out, recovered there, and grabbed by Kundick finally on the loose ball. 21-12 as they pass it to Taylor. Taylor going to set up the play as Elise Cox, the head coach, sets it up. Dribbles to the right side. Still coaching now to the right corner. Nielsen looking for a pass, gets it over. Dribbling it to the left side now over to Kundick at the top of the key. She asks for a new play. They recall it. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Taylor steps inside the three-point line, goes up with the shot. It's a little bit long, recovered and loose, and West Jefferson finally able to grab it. Grabbed by Neville to right. looking for a pass, gets it to Campbell. Campbell now across the midcourt line on the near side. It should go back to the top of the key and reset the offense for the Panthers. Goes to the right wing. Dribbling with the right hand, 19 seconds on the shot clock, 2:02 to go here in the second quarter. Right at the post, goes up with the shot. It's partially blocked and hit out of bounds. It'll stay with West Jefferson as Kundick slaps it out, playing very hard and competitive defense there on Aubrey Wright. We talked to head coach Cox, and she had talked about how defensive-minded she was going to be. That's very much showing right now, 21-12, as we're nearing the latter half of this second quarter. Pass inside and a quick shot. It's going to be short there, rebounded by Lorraine. Lorraine trying to keep the ball to herself. She's double-teamed, then we'll get it off to Taylor. Taylor loses her dribble, picks it right back up on the right wing, drives inside, now goes with the over and travels with it. She tried to get the ball around the body of a West Jefferson Panther, and unfortunately by doing so carried it as she took an extra step. And it'll be a travel call, and West Jefferson back with the ball. 21-12, 1:30 to go here. 1:37 rather. Quarter number 2 brought to you by Yardmaster. Campbell at the top of the key to the right wing. Bounce pass inside, perfectly placed, and a missed layup there by Rigby. Recovered on the rebound, though, by Barrientos. She can't get it to go. Now it's rebounded by Lorraine Campbell. Loose ball. Rigby gets it back. She goes up, and second chance points are killing the West Side Pirates as that one gets down. Rigby. And now for West Side across back on the court. And they cannot hit the 3 ball attempted by Brooke Aston. Rigby tonight already with 9 points. He's leading the team. Campbell back with it, West Jefferson, as they lead 23-12. She'll bounce to the left side. Gives it off to Neville. Barrientos now with it on the right wing. This is a little bit of a hand to push her off on the right wing. Pass stolen away by Evans. One man to beat. Cannot hit the layup, though. Rebounded by Barrientos. Barrientos pass up the court to Rigby. Rigby with a fast break. She gets blocked. Ball is loose, and now a foul called on Barrientos. Nielsen with a great block to get the ball away. They said it was clean. And now with 42 seconds left to go here in the second quarter, Westside will have it. 23-12. Full court press, a little bit put on, as Evans will get it back to Taylor. Taylor across to midcourt, and then we'll give it off to Nielsen. She'll drive inside on the right elbow and loses the ball out of bounds. 33.2 seconds to go here. Shot clock turned off. Shot clock on 35 seconds here in Idaho girls basketball. Pass on the inbound from Hillman. It's going to get away from Campbell, and Westside will get a second chance. And it's with 33 seconds to go. It goes out of bounds and go to the Lady Pirates. Miley Kundick to inbound from the baseline on the right side of the basket. Looking to pass. Kundick finds Nielsen, throws it way over, but she's able to corral it. Goes into the left elbow, takes a jumper, cannot make it. Rebounded by Hillman for West Jefferson. 27 seconds left to go in the half. Campbell, pass over to the right side. Panthers with it, looking for a shot is Simmons. She goes back out to Campbell. Campbell at the top of the key now, looking to get around Evans. One-on-one here with 14 seconds to go. No shot clock, gets the screen to the left wing. Working on Taylor now. Campbell with the left hand, goes to the left side, loses the ball, close on the baseline, has to pass it out, tipped away with 3.6 seconds. It goes out of bounds and stays with the Panthers. 23-12, 3.6 to go. You have one shot at this. It's got to be a pass and a shoot. Pass under the basket, layup, good. West side with it, 1 second to go. They're not going to get a shot off. Great play design by the West Jefferson Panthers as Neville converts there from under the basket for her fourth point of the game and to give West Jefferson a 25-12 lead. That's as we go to half. 21-12 on the Flying S Talent Escrow scoreboard. Quarter 2 was brought to you by Yardmaster. We'll take a break. You're watching Westside Lady Pirate Basketball here on MyLocalRadio.com. Brought to you by S&T Electric.
KACH, MyLocalRadio.com.
Hi, I'm Brad Phillips, professional trainer and owner of Puppy Steps Training. I believe that life is more enjoyable with a well-trained dog. That's why my team and I have come together to give you the ultimate dog training experience through Puppy Steps Training. Our 8-week board and train program is specifically designed to give your puppy a head start on life. Along with access to our extensive training material, you will receive daily progress reports, weekly photo and video updates, and a hands-on training demonstration. Discover the ultimate dog training experience with Puppy Steps Training, the premier dog training facility in northern Utah, and proud supporter of Westside and Preston High School athletics.
In today's world, you need a bank that moves as fast as you move. A bank where personal relationships are still the norm, and where your life, your business, and your needs come first. That's what you'll find at Cache Valley Bank. With locations in southern Idaho and throughout Utah, Cache Valley Bank offers you the personalized service of a hometown bank with the resources and capacities of a large bank. Visit Cache Valley Bank today. Let us help you build the financial network you need. Cache Valley Bank, member FDIC.
Webb Funeral Home is proud to be the leading provider of funeral services in northern Cache Valley, including southeast Idaho, for almost 100 years. We are a full-service mortuary offering the highest quality services with very affordable pricing. We have plans to meet everyone's budget, from traditional funeral services to graveside services and cremation options. We gladly provide free insurance coverage review, quality headstones and monuments, as well as funeral transcriptions. Let us answer any questions you might have by calling us at 208-852-0533. Webb Funeral Home, a trusted name in funeral service since 1925.
For 78 years, West Motor Company has stood by your family. While the generations have come and gone, our commitment to quality and service has never wavered. Our team is here to ensure you find the vehicle that keeps your loved ones safe on every journey. When trust matters most, choose West Motor Company, now proud to be part of the Mountain West Auto Group.
When you are looking for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, but you want something that is ready to eat now, always stop at the Stokes Market Deli in Preston. With cold and hot cases, you can always find food that is fresh, hot, or cold. Sandwiches, soup, salads, deviled eggs, donuts, wraps, cheese trays, desserts, and a hot and delicious buffet. A meal out doesn't have to be at a restaurant. Come and enjoy something for everyone at the Stokes Market Deli today. 217 South State Street in Preston.
100% guarantee is a good thing, and that's what you get when you hire the professionals at Yardmaster Services. We help you get the yard of your dream with custom fertilization for grass, trees, and shrubs, spraying for weeds, and lawn aeration. We also help keep your sprinkler system in top shape with turn-on and turn-off services, including winterization and small repairs. We even eliminate the bugs in the lawn and around the house. Yardmaster, serving commercial and residential customers. Call Yardmaster Services today for a free quote.
25. That's not right. Let's go to this. 25-12 on the Flying S Talent Escrow scoreboard. You know what's wrong. I know exactly what it is. Here's what we're going to do. See that? That's the wrong scoreboard. That's a tough look. That's okay. So we're going to do this, and boom. It's fixed. 25-12, West Jefferson on top of the Westside Lady Pirates. Here for our Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency halftime stats for Westside. Nielsen with 1 point. Riley Kundick with 7 points. Lorraine Campbell with 3 points. And Reese Evans with 1 point. And then for the West Jefferson Lady Panthers, Maggie Barrientos with 3 points. And then it's going to be Zaylee Neville with 4 points. Kale Campbell with 5 points. Rigby leading the scoring for the West Jefferson Panthers with 9 points. And then Aubrey Wright with 4 points. So those are your Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency halftime stats. Here on our Puppy Steps Training halftime show, Jace Andrews alongside Jace Royer. And, well, Jace, it was honestly from how this team has looked in the past years, it's honestly going pretty well, especially on the defensive side of the ball.
Absolutely. They've been able to stop a lot of balls and have had an overall great defensive plays.
I think in most ways that's what we expected, because in talking to the new coach, Coach Cox, she said, you'll find I'm a very defensive-minded coach. We're finding that very obvious right now, 25-12. I mean, if you think about this and say that the exact same thing happens from point to point, I mean, it's still a loss for Westside, so hopefully they can get something going here in the second half. But if that were the case, it would be a 50-24 game. That's a defensive match, no matter how well you slice it. 50 points being the winning team is pretty decent. And I can guarantee if I talk to Coach Conchard, I will next week, I guarantee you there's stuff that there's still to work out. There's defense is going to get better and better each game. And right now I think for a lot of ways, they just want to try and get a baseline in some facts. They had the Jamboree this past Tuesday at Preston, and she talked about that and had told me how important that was. But it's not true games. Until you get into the regular season and you play a full game, it's hard to, I'm not going to say hard to coach, but it's hard to know what are the big holes of this team. And tonight you were able as a coach to kind of figure that out and figure out what your team needs to practice on, what your team needs to work on. And in a lot of ways, I think overall the defensive presence is great. It's the offensive and really shot placement and shot choices, I think, are the biggest thing that they're going to probably talk about here at halftime and come back with a better strategy at just some interesting choices with quick pull-up jumpers in the wrong points and maybe long time holding the balls when you have the open shot. Just take it. I mean, at this point, I think in a lot of ways, if your field goal percentage is low, just start taking a bunch of shots. Soon enough, you'll start to get going. I think that's what's happening is they just need to kind of get their confidence a little bit. 25-12 here at half on the Puppy Steps Training halftime show. We'll take a break. We'll come back, and we'll have the second half here. You're watching Westside Lady Pirate Basketball, brought to you by this presentation on Puppy Steps Training halftime show.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Hi, I'm Brad Phillips, professional trainer and owner of Puppy Steps Training. I believe that life is more enjoyable with a well-trained dog. That's why my team and I have come together to give you the ultimate dog training experience through Puppy Steps Training. Our 8-week board and train program is specifically designed to give your puppy a head start on life. Along with access to our extensive training material, you will receive daily progress reports, weekly photo and video updates, and a hands-on training demonstration. Discover the ultimate dog training experience with Puppy Steps Training, the premier dog training facility in northern Utah, and proud supporter of Westside and Preston High School athletics.
When it comes to important things, it's always nice to know you made the right decision. This is Brittany Smith with Farm Bureau, the Smith Agency in Preston. We all know that life insurance is a good decision because it provides financial protection for your family. But have you considered life insurance as income replacement, a savings plan, or supplemental retirement income? Different policies come with different options. Make sure you have the best insurance that is right for you and your family. Schedule a free insurance review with us today. Farm Bureau, the Smith Insurance Agency in Preston.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
In today's world, you need a bank that moves as fast as you move. A bank where personal relationships are still the norm and where your life, your business, and your needs come first. That's what you'll find at Cache Valley Bank. With locations in southern Idaho and throughout Utah, Cache Valley Bank offers you the personalized service of a hometown bank with the resources and capacities of a large bank. Visit Cache Valley Bank today. Let us help you build the financial network you need. Cache Valley Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome back here as we get you ready for quarter number 3. Quarter 3 brought to you by Preston Auto Parts Car Quest. 25-12, the halftime score. Westside looking to revamp their team and hopefully try and make a comeback here in the second half. They'll have the ball to start it. Taylor will have it as they switch sides. Westside now on the left side of the court. Pass over to the right side to Aston. She loses it, but Taylor grabs it right back. On the right wing, dribbling inside, gives it off to Kundick. She has an elbow jumper. It's good. Kundick adds to her 7 points, give her 9 for a team lead, and make it 25-14 on the Flying S Grove scoreboard. 7:40 to go here in the third quarter. Perkins with the ball, back out to Campbell at the free throw line. Now to the left elbow, pass over to the left side. Up with the shot, missing it is Carly. Rebounded by Hillman for West Jefferson. In the right corner, thought about a three. Bounce pass inside to Perkins. At the post, looking to get it up, blocked there, and a loose ball. Lorraine grabbing it. It's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow favoring West Jefferson. Great block there from Harley Nielsen, as it was Perkins who just could not get honestly a shot off. I mean, forget block, you just shoved it right back into her hand. Inbound pass, that gets it to Hillman. Now up with Perkins, and she gets that one to go. That's the first points of the game for Haley Perkins. Gets the lead right back here to 27-14. Nielsen at the top of the key, pass off to Taylor at the right wing. She'll dribble around to the free throw line. Now has to pick up her dribble as she loses it. Back to Kundick at the right elbow, passes it off to Nielsen. Right wing, back to Taylor, top of the key. She'll dribble it out, recall the play with 14 seconds on the play clock. Pass over to the right side, play clock. That's a shot clock. On the right corner, Lorraine goes up with a high arching three, goes behind the basket, and it will be West Jefferson ball as it hit the pulley system to bring the basket up. 27-14, the score with 6:46 to go here in the third quarter. Inbound to Campbell for West Jefferson. Across the midcourt line to the right side. Pass over to Perkins at the right elbow. Hands it off to Campbell, top of the free throw line. Now drives inside the paint. Pass outside. Left wing three. In and out, no good. Rebounded by Perkins. She passes it out. Driving inside Carly. Just inside the three-point line. Takes a shot on a jumper, no good. Rebounded is going to be actually hit out of bounds. It was momentarily grabbed by Haley Taylor. And then she could not retain the ball. Goes out of bounds, and West Jefferson will have it. 6:25 to go here in the third. Inbound pass. It's Neville under the basket. Pass out to the right side. Carly driving inside. Double team. She'll pass it over to the left side. Hillman, top of the key. Now over to Campbell on the left wing. Behind the arc, looking for a pass. Fakes it to Perkins. Now gives it to her. Perkins at the top of the key. Carly with it at the right wing. Gets a screen from Perkins. Drives into the free throw line. Has a jumper from there. Short off the front iron. Ball is loose. Thrown out and grabbed by West Jefferson. Campbell back with it. Dribbles with the left side. Gets in the paint. Gets fouled. No shot on the court. So it will be another inbounds pass for West Jefferson. See who the foul is on, and this time they're going to give the foul to Taylor. Like I mentioned earlier, very upper class heavy team, which you would expect in a lot of ways. But for juniors, it leaves a lot of work for Coach Cox to kind of build this team into next year. And not to say that this year, is not, just started, but a lot of young people still learning the game of basketball as the inbounds pass is good, but the shot is not. And now Westside with a fast break. Kundick goes with the left hand and hits the underside of the rim and now has to pass it back up. Nobody there. Campbell gets the shot to go. She wanted the foul, does not get it. Campbell gets her 7th point with those two. Evans with the ball for Westside. She'll dribble to the left side. Hand it off to Nielsen on the left wing. Pass over to Kundick on the right wing. Behind the arc. Drives inside. Now pass it out to Lorraine. Lorraine on the baseline. Bounce pass. And they're going to give a push to Neville. So before she got the pass off, they gave the push to Zaylee Neville. And with a score of 29-14 on the Flying S Talent Escrow scoreboard, Westside will have an inbounds pass on the left side of the court and on the far side of the baseline. Evans looks to pass. A bounce pass inside to Nielsen. Just outside the paint. Now tries to get it inside the paint on a pass to Kundick. She can't handle the pass, and it's pushed out by Aubrey Wright. Evans to inbound it once again on the far side. Looking for a pass. Has the time winding, and then it's going to be a 5-second violation. So it'll be a turnover for the West Side. Kind of thought that there. You saw the motion for the referee there and just did not get it off in time. 29-14, West Jefferson with the ball, 5:18 to go in the third. Campbell with the ball on the right side, pass to Barrientos on the right wing. Dribbles to the right side, now pass back, tipped in the air, stolen away momentarily. Kundick looking for it. She has it, now looking to pass it, loses it, and Rigby grabs it. Rigby over to Campbell on the left side, under the basket, goes up with the reverse layup, can't get it. Grabbed by Barrientos. Barrientos left side. Now back to Wright. Wright on the left wing, drives inside the paint, goes with the underhand layup, can't get the shot, but gets fouled, and we'll have 2 shots to come. Foul committed there, I believe, by Miley Kundick. It will be her 2nd foul, and 2 free throws coming for Aubrey Wright. Wright tonight, 2 field goals, so 4 points. This will be our first free throws attempted of the evening. And it'll be short there. 29-14. Very defensive matchup, as we've mentioned. 4:54 to go here in the third quarter. Third quarter brought to you by Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. First game of the 2024-2025 season for these West Side Runnin' Lady Pirates. Wright, 2nd free throw, in and out, rebounded by Kundick. Kundick up the court, pass to Taylor, stolen away by Hillman. Hillman will get it over to Neville. Neville to Barrientos on the right wing in the right corner, pass to right. Driving inside under the basket, throws it off to Hillman. Hillman on the left side, gets to the paint to the elbow with the shot and hits it. Hillman's first field goal of the day, her first points of the game, and makes it 31-14. Taylor passes it to the left side. Evans with the ball, trying to get around Barrientos. She does to the right side at the free throw line. Bounce pass over to Kundick. Kundick drives inside, loses the ball. She tries to go up for the shot. It's going to be off the hands of Aubrey Wright and will stay with the Lady Pirates. 4:25 to go here in the third quarter. 31-14 on the Flying S Talent Escrow scoreboard. Jace Andrews, Jace Royer joining you on KACH and MyLocalRadio.com. Miley Kundick doing a lot of the scoring thus far. 9 points, the leader for Westside. They're looking to try and get it here on the inbound pass, but instead they get it to Nielsen, who loses it, and it'll be grabbed by West Jefferson, and now they're going to say a grab by Nielsen as she tried to get the ball away from Zaylee Neville, the 5'9" senior for West Jefferson. So they'll have the ball with the right for the inbound pass. Aubrey Wright, 4 points of her own on the night, and she'll inbound it from the left side of the court. A long pass to Barrientos, so she'll get on the midcourt logo and across it. To the right wing with the ball. She's dribbling it. Trying to put together the offense here. She'll pass it off to right at the top of the key. Behind the arc, looking for the pass. Still has it with two hands in the air. Drives to the right side now at the elbow. Inside to Rigby. She gets fouled under the basket as she goes up for the shot. 2 free throws to come. And I believe they're going to get the foul on Lorraine Campbell, so 2 free throws to come. I believe that's the second foul on Lorraine. 2 free throws to come for Rigby. Rigby, the leading scorer for West Jefferson with 9 points of her own. 31-14, make it 32-14 as she converts here. She is now 4 of 6 on her free throws. 4 of 5. (32-14), now 33-14 as she goes 2 for 2 from the free throw line. West side back with the ball. Taylor, the point guard, to the right side, goes through one of the West Jefferson players, but loses the ball in the process. Evans able to recover it. She dribbles around Barrientos, but then gets the foul on Barrientos. And so Barrientos not able to believe that one. Will have to check out as that's her third foul, and it'll be Campbell to come in. West side to inbound it here. 33-14. West side trailing by 19 here. Taylor has the ball poked away momentarily, but she gets it back. Looking for a pass, gets it poked away once again, gets it back. Now has to get it back once again, and it's going to be a pass to Evans. Full court pressure and a foul called on Shaylin Hillman, rather. And another inbounds pass coming for West Side. 3:40 to go here in the third quarter. Third quarter brought to you by Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. You can find them with friendly faces on South State Street. Inbound pass to Campbell. Gets it over now back to Kundick. Kundick running the offense now on the right side of the key. Goes to the right wing. Will hand it off to Lauren Campbell. Has it with her left hand. Looking for a pass of her own. Gets it to Lorraine Campbell. She'll go to the right side. She has a pass poked away. Still loose on the ground. Trying to grab it. Picked up by West Jefferson. A layup is good for Campbell. Campbell's third field goal. West Side quickly with a fast break. Evans gets blocked, or rather fouled, by Rigby. Evans just decided to make it a fast break. Really wasn't the numbers that she expected, but she just ran with it. And now we'll have 2 free throws to come. 35-14 on the Flying S. Title and escrow scoreboard. And Short with the first free throw. Evans, 1 for 2 her last time at the free throw line. Missed the first of 2 on this one, trying to convert on the second. And she does just that. So 2 for 4 on the night. She just has those 2 points. Campbell with the ball with 3:06 to go here in the third as she gets across on the midcourt logo. At the top of the key, a bounce pass inside of the paint to Rigby. On the right side, looking for a pass of her own. Now dribbles it, gets it over to the left side. And about a 5-foot jumper is missed. Lorraine Campbell for West Side gets the rebound. And then she falls down, which prompts a travel call. She was trying to get out of there with a pass, but instead falls down with her pivot foot. And, of course, that would be a travel violation. 35-15 on the Flying S Talent Escrow scoreboard. Inbound pass off the fingertips, off the back of Lorraine Campbell. Still loose, and now West Jefferson able to get it. Neville with it. as they'll reset the offense for West Jefferson. Pass over to Campbell, guarded by Lauren Campbell, as they'll pass it over now to the left wing. Driving inside, Neville with a little 5-foot jumper. Does not get it to go. Rebound by Evans. Loses it and gets fouled by Neville. Inbound pass coming for Westside with 2:30 to go here in the third. 35-15. That does put Westside in the bonus. So 2 free throws to come here for Reese Evans. Reese Evans, one of the younger girls on this squad. In fact, both sophomores on the court right now, and Reese Evans and Lauren Campbell. Both the lower numbers of Reese being number 1 and number 4 for Lauren Campbell. And Evans makes her first free throw on this one, so make her 3 for now 5 on the night in free throws. Trying to make it a 4 for 6 night on free throw line with this shot. And it rattles out there, so 1 for 2 on that trip. Rebounded by Rigby. Westside fighting for it, though. It's going to be a jump ball. And it'll be possession error to Westside. So a good job by Harley Nielsen to fight for that ball and get possession back to Westside. 35-16. Taylor, the inbounder on the baseline on the left side of the basket. Bounce pass inside to Evans, who tries to go up, but loses it on a poke out by Rigby. Goes out of bounds, and Westside will have another inbounds pass. 34 seconds on the shot clock. 2:28 to go here in the third. Looking for a pass. Gets it over to Kundick on the right wing. She's just going to take a pull-up jumper off the backboard and out. Now looking with the loose ball. Rebounded for West Jefferson. With the ball, Campbell up to Hillman. Hillman on the right wing. With the ball pass to the free throw line to Rigby. Now she bounce passes inside to Perkins, working on Kundick. Kundick blocks it away. Loose ball. It is going to stay with West Jefferson. Miley Kundick at a height disadvantage there, but wins the battle. Campbell, the inbounder, on the baseline on the right side. Little overpass. Reese Evans trying to steal it away. Loose ball. Rigby grabs it. No, Evans gets it. Now she gets it to Kundick to Taylor. Hard play there by Reese Evans to get the ball in the possession of Westside. Taylor quickly up the court, drives the lane, and cannot get the shot off as she loses the ball, but it's going to be kicked out of bounds after all that, so it'll stay with Westside. But a nice idea there for Hallie Taylor to just drive the lane and try and get something going on a 35-16 game. 1:52 to go here in the third quarter, brought to you by Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Looking for a pass. Taylor bounces it inside to Kundick, and then she'll get fouled. So with the bonus already on, it'll be 2 free throws coming for Miley Kundick. Already 3 free throws converted today, 3 for 4 from the charity stripe. See if she can get 2 free throws here going and cut this lead even more. Right now, still a 19-point advantage for this West Jefferson squad. Misses the first attempt. Kundick looking to make it on the second. And she does. So Kundick makes that one. Pass over to the left side for West Jefferson, 35-17. And then going to be a foul and a push from Reese Evans. Third foul for Reese Evans. And they'll say a push, so 2 free throws coming for Zaylee Neville. Neville on the evening, no free throw attempts, and she makes the first. That is her 5th point, though, as she's gotten 2 field goals. Second free throw, good as well. 2 for 2 from the charity stripe, and a 20-point lead for West Jefferson, the largest of the night. Evans at the top of the key with the ball. She's going to get it to the point guard, Taylor. She'll dribble to the right side with it, hand it off to Kundick at the right wing. She'll dribble inside, has it stolen away by West Jefferson. And now Hillman one-on-one with Lauren Campbell, and she wins that battle with the layup and makes it 39-17. Pass over the right side, Kundick on the right wing. Uses a screen to get around on the left side. Goes to the left block and has an easy layup there. So Kundick now with double digits as she has at 11 points. Pass up the court. Carly with the layup cannot make it. Rebounded by Westside. 39-19 with 57 seconds left to go in the third. Taylor with the ball. She dribbles back up to the top of the key and resets the offense. 27 seconds left here on the shot clock. Reese Evans retains the dribble. Now trying to get a pass off, closely guarded by Campbell. Has to get something. Nobody helping her. Finally, the ball is getting out of her hands. It's on the ground, and we'll have a jump ball. Possession arrow is going to favor West Jefferson, so they will have the ball. They'll get it. 37 seconds, 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. See if they use the whole shot clock to make up their minds here. West Jefferson on the right wing right now with Campbell. Behind the arc three, Campbell does not get a little too far. Rebounded by Lauren Campbell of West Side, and that one too hard of a pass to Hallie Taylor. They'll go back to West Jefferson with 18.6 seconds to go. 20-point lead. Bounce pass inside. 17 seconds to go. Shot clock turned off here in the third quarter. Carly with it, dribbling to the right side, gets it to Perkins at the top of the key. Now right wing with Hillman, still behind the arc, drives inside. It goes up with a wild shot. It's no good, but rebounded by Neville, who goes right back up with a shot of her own. That's no good. Rebounded by Evans, and the buzzer sounds, marking the end of the third quarter. Westside trails by 20 as we head to the fourth. 1 quarter left to play here in the season opener. 39-19 on the Flying S Talent Escrow scoreboard. We'll take a break watching Westside Lady Pirate basketball here on MyLocalRadio.com. Brought to you by Stokes Marketplace, True Value.
KACH, MyLocalRadio.com.
It's always refreshing to shop where you know you'll be appreciated. It's even better to know that you can get everything you need. Quality parts at fair prices. The team at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest appreciates every customer. They work hard to make sure that you have the right part the first time, on time. Whether it's motorcycles, farm and ranch, lawn and garden, or car or truck parts, you can always get it all at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Stop in where you'll be treated like a friend. 17 South State Street, Preston.
Welcome back here to Dayton, Idaho. Jace Andrews alongside Jace Royer. And now I was talking to Jace Royer, and we were mentioning how Westside, compared to West Jefferson, somewhat a young team. They have only one senior for Westside technically playing, whereas West Jefferson has
5, I believe, here.
Yeah, it looks like 5. So 5 seniors, and it's Barrientos, Neville, Hillman, Campbell, and Perkins. Stop me if you've heard those names all night long.
Exactly. They're the ones playing against this Westside team made a majority of juniors.
And 2 sophomores have been on the court a majority of the night, in Reese Evans and Lauren Campbell, and a double dribble to start off the fourth quarter there for Hallie Taylor. Hallie Taylor, by the way, the point guard, a junior. I mean, 4 juniors, 2 sophomores, but the 2 sophomores putting in significant minutes.
Exactly. So this Westside team does have a young team, but it's going to kind of bring an advantage in future years.
Little overpass inside the lane, recovered by Aubrey Wright. She gets it to Rigby in the paint, looking for a pass on the left side, and it's going to be a foul as the arm of Brooke Ashton gets into the arm of Rigby. Not what she wanted to do, but it does make a foul. 7:39 to go here in the fourth quarter. Westside trying to mount a comeback as they trail by 20. Of course, in some ways, it's hard to mount a comeback when you're trailing by more points than you've scored on the night in the third quarter. Panthers with it over to right at the top of the key. Pass over to the right side to Campbell, the right wing. Thought about a 3, now passes it inside, tipped away by Lauren Campbell, but right to a West Jefferson player, and Neville goes up with the shot and sinks it. Give her now 8 points on the night, and West Jefferson a 22-point lead at 41-19. On the right side, Ashton gets a screen from Kundick, but she traveled on that one. And Soto with it in the paint at the free throw line, gets the shot to go. Just inside the free throw line, gets the shot to go right with her 3rd field goal and her 6th point of the day, 43-19. Taylor with the ball, goes to the right side to Miley Kundick with the pass. Behind the arc on the right wing. Now will drive inside of the free throw line. Thought about a jumper, has to pass at the last second to Lorraine Campbell. Now she goes with the jumper on the back pass, and it has it partially blocked and rebounded by Rigby for West Jefferson. Campbell with it on the right side. Pass to the right side with it once again to the right wing. Rigby at the top of the key, back with the ball, pass left side. Looking for a pass, Neville. Dribbles one side to the right. Now driving is Hillman inside and tries to go up behind the back, pass to right. She gets it, goes up with a shot, a foul, but cannot get the and one opportunity as the layup is off the mark. 43-19 and 2 free throws to come for Aubrey Wright with 6:19 to go here in the fourth. 43-19 on the Flying S Town Escort scoreboard. And the free throw is good there by Aubrey Wright. Second free throw coming from Wright after she converted on the first. Second free throw is no good. Kundick cannot get the rebound. West Jefferson back with it. Campbell on the left wing to Barrientos, who drives the lane with the Euro step and goes up with the underhand layup. Gets that to go. Make it 46-19. Barrientos now with 5 points. On the right side, or rather on the top of the key, is Taylor, who hands it off to the right side. Evans, who drives right into the lane. Cannot make the shot as it's partially blocked. And West Jefferson back with the ball. And a push there from Taylor on Lauren Campbell. Or excuse me, not Lauren Campbell, on Kaylee Campbell. Or Kale Campbell. Campbell with the ball for West Jefferson. 5:51 here to go in the fourth. Pass over to the right wing. Carly with it. Lady Panthers with a tremendous lead right now. Pass over left side. Thought about a three as Campbell now drives inside of the block on the left side. Can't get the shot to go. Rebounded back out now to Barrientos. Cannot get that shot to go. Still loose, and Carly, she tried to hit the ball off a West Side player. Instead, in doing so, hits it off the shoe of Barrientos. It'll go out, and West Side will have the ball. 46-19. 5:30 to go here in the fourth. Fourth quarter brought to you by Papa Jace. Check out their legendary beef jerky in Clifton, Idaho. Taylor with the ball midcourt. Picks up her dribble and passes it over to the right wing to Evans. Behind the arc, dribbles to the right side inside the three-point lane. Now goes right back out. Gets to the free throw line. Bounce pass over to Kundick. Just inside on the line, a two-pointer. Too far. And it will be back to West Side, I believe. Yeah, Miley Kundick didn't realize that. She was all the way on the other side of the court, thought that ball had gone out, and it was not touched, so she thought she put it out of bounds. 46-19, 5:12 to go. Inbound pass to Evans on the right corner. Drives inside to the right elbow. Loses the ball. Lorraine Campbell gets it back for West Side. Dribbles to the right side. Has a little bit of a shove from Carly. Now has to pick up her dribble and pass it over to Kundick. It's stolen away by Aubrey Wright. Nobody in front of her, and it slows up just a tad bit and misses the layup as Lorraine gets the rebound. She passes it off to Evans. Evans up the court to Taylor. Nobody there. She has a layup and hits that one. Taylor gets her first points of the season. 46-21. Pass to Barrientos. Right wing. Guarded by Lorraine. Over to the left corner, rather the top of the key. Down to the left wing to Carly. Carly dribbles inside the three-point lane. Tries to pass it inside to Neville. And Neville, kind of a tough shot, but she does get it off. Rebounded, though, on the missed shot by Nielsen. And then she has a missed pass to West Jefferson. Carly under the basket, makes the shot. A nice find there from Campbell. As she has been dishing out a lot of great passes. And the first shot and points there for Carly of West Jefferson. 48-21. Halfway through the fourth quarter here with 4 minutes to go. Taylor under the basket has that shot blocked by Campbell. It'll stay with West Side, though, as the ball is blocked out of bounds. Subs coming in as it will be Perkins, Rigby, and Hillman out for Wright, Campbell, and Neville. West Side with it. Evans at the left wing to the left corner. It's a two-shot for Miley Kundick. It bounces around. Cannot find the basket. Campbell with the rebound. She can't get it up. Pass up to Barrientos. Kundick in front of her. Tips the ball away. Rigby grabs it. And now back with West Jefferson. Pass over to Carly under the basket. She's blocked by Lorraine. Now loose. Rigby grabs it for West Jefferson. Still under the basket. Goes up and gets fouled, but misses the shot. 2 free throws to come for Jessica Rigby. Rigby, by the way, 5 for 6 from the charity stripe tonight. She's been there a lot. In total for her points on the night, She's at 11, so looking to add to that on a team leading 11 points, I should say, as well. That one hits off the back iron and in. 6 for 7 on the night for free throws. 3:35 to go here in the fourth quarter. Jace Andrews, Jace Royer, fourth quarter, brought to you by Papa Jace. Check out their legendary beef jerky in Clifton, Idaho, as the second free throw drops in. 7 for 8 for Jessica Rigby from the free throw line. An effective night. 50-21. Westside trails. Top of the key to the right wing now to Taylor. Taylor with the pass, trying to get it over the right corner. She does to Nielsen. Nielsen to Evans on the right wing. Dribbles to the left side, gets inside of the free throw line now, dribbles back out. Top of the key with the ball, pass over to Taylor. 14 seconds on the shot clock. Taylor on the right wing, now dribbles back to the left side. Back to the top of the key, goes back to the right side now. Loses the ball, pass out to Nielsen, takes a long three, cannot hit. A ball is tipped, and it will be out of bounds, staying with Westside. A hard fall for Jessica Rigby and Maggie Barrientos, and West Jefferson's going to take a timeout to let them take a moment. We'll take a break. You're watching Westside Lady Pirate basketball here, brought to you by S&T Electric.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
In 1996, my father, Jay Moyle, started producing gourmet beef jerky in the foothills of Clifton, Idaho. Now, over 20 years later, Papa Jay's beef jerky is a staple of the Franklin County community. Family run since the beginning, the modern way of making jerky here at Papa Jay's is the old-fashioned way. Absolutely no shortcuts are taken in producing the finest quality and most delicious smoked meat you can find. Come over to Papa Jay's and bite into a tender, flavorful stick of Papa Jay's, and your view of jerky will never be the same. 10 South Main Highway, Clifton, Idaho.
$50-21 on the Flying S Town Escrow scoreboard. Jace Andrews, Jace Royer for the season opener of the Westside Running Lady Pirate basketball season. Last year with a 5-18 record. New head coach Elise Cox at the helm, trying to improve upon that and just try and get this team to a good spot. It's been a lot of coaching changes here at Westside now, trying to put something in that'll last. 2:58 to go. Orrin Campbell passes it inbound to Taylor, gets it out to Lorraine. Lorraine over the right side to Reese Evans. On the right wing, now passing to the right corner, and a little bit too hard of a pass and too far for Lauren Campbell. It'll go out of bounds, and it'll be West Jefferson ball. 50-21. 29 points, their largest lead of the game. 2:47 to go. Dribble to the right side. Loses it momentarily. Hillman goes back to the left now. With the left hand pass inside. Stolen away by Lorraine. She has the ball with the dribble. Looking to pick it up. Does. Gets it to Evans. Evans at the top of the key. Bounce pass over to Lauren Campbell. Takes the 7-foot jumper. Just short. Rebounded by Jessica Rigby. She has her pass tipped and stolen by Lorraine Campbell, though. Left wing. 3-ball. Evans scored! First 3-ball of the Stevens belonged to the sophomore, Reese Evans. 50-24. Barrientos. Pass to the right side. Hillman with it at the right wing. Top of the key now. Rigby with it, past the left side, Barrientos. Barrientos drives inside the lane. Goes with the underhand layup, blocked by Nielsen. Grabbed by Evans. Evans to the right side. 1:55 to go up the court. Under the basket, it is no good and rebounded by Perkins. She'll have the ball on a foul, they're going to say. They're going to say foul on Nielsen, and it will be a reach around and a bonus now for West Jefferson with 1:48 to go. Two shots coming for West Jefferson's Perkins. Free throws too long there from Perkins in the first one. Stay tuned for the Ralph's Construction post-game show. We'll talk first game stats and what's coming up next on mylocalradio.com after this. Second free throw here coming from Perkins, as I believe Nielsen just fouled out of the game. Second free throw is good for Perkins. So Perkins hits her first free throw. Taylor with it, left wing, pass off to Reese Evans. Reese Evans just off her three. Will pass it over to Lauren Campbell. Campbell in the right corner, back to Evans. And the right wing goes with a three again. This one no good. Rebounded by Campbell of West Jefferson. Pass up the court to Barrientos. Under the basket, layup, it's good. Barrientos now with 7 points. 53-24. Dribbling the right side pass, and it's going to be a foul called on Carly. She kind of grabbed Lauren Campbell. 53-24, 1:19 to go here in the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter brought to you by Papa Jace. Kundick at the top of the key, looks to pass, has it stolen away by Aubrey Wright. 2-on-2, loses the ball, can't pick it up, and they're going to say a kick ball, and it'll stay with West Jefferson. 1:07 to go, 32 left on the shot clock here in this possession. Campbell to inbound it for West Jefferson. Passes it over to Barrientos. Barrientos goes to the left side, guarded by Evans at the top of the key now. Hands it off back to Campbell on the right wing, guarded by Taylor. Pass to the left side, right with it. Looking for a pass at the left wing. Dribbles it on the right side, gives it to Campbell. 17 seconds on the shot clock, dribble left side. Left corner now with Carly, hands it back to Campbell. Campbell to Perkins. Over the right side as they swing it around. Now dribbling back to the top of the key is right. Inbound, or rather bounce pass inside to Perkins, who goes up with the layup on Lorraine Campbell and gets it to go. Perkins now with 5 points. 55-24, 30 seconds to go. Shot clock turned off. Taylor pass out to Evans on the left wing. Evans looking for a pass, guarded by Barrientos. Gets it inside to Taylor, and she just has it tapped away. It was a good idea as Taylor, if the pass was completed, she was going to have an under-the-basket layup. But instead just cannot get it to go. 55-24. Under the basket with the inbound. Kundick to the left corner. Now to Campbell on the left wing. To Evans on the right wing. Now to Kundick on the right wing. She'll drive inside. Goes up with about a 10-foot jumper. Cannot get it to go as it's partially blocked. West Jefferson rebounding it and can dribble the clock out. 7 seconds to go. Has to get across the half-court line. She'll pass it to Carly. 3 seconds. Back out to Campbell. 1 second. And the buzzer will sound on the opening game for the 24-25 West Side. Running Lady Pirates is done. They'll lose this one 55-24 in their first game of the season. It was a hard-fought game on both sides, but unfortunately West Side unable to come up with the victory. We'll take a break. We'll come back with our Ralph's Construction post-game show. I appreciate everybody listening here. Jace Andrews, Jace Rory. I'll be right back here watching West Side Lady Pirate Basketball. And this presentation brought to you by Ready Support Services. We are ready.
Tonight's game was brought to you by Northern Title, the trusted name in the tri-state area. Rocky Mountain Power, WattSmartHomes.com, offering rebates on energy-saving products and equipment for our customers. Ready Support Services, we are ready. West Motor Company, your only stop for new or used cars in Preston and in Logan. Franklin County Medical Center for the finest care in all of the Cache Valley. Stokes Market True Value with the finest meat and produce in Preston. S&T Electric, it's what we do. Flying S Escrow and Title, land title protectors since 1905. Ultimate Power Sports, get ready for your next outdoor adventure at Ultimate Power Sports in Preston. Elisa Benson of North Realty, Idaho and North Realty, Utah. Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and the surrounding communities since 1925. Cache Valley Bank, serving Utah and southern Idaho with 21 locations. Yardmaster, keeping lawns healthy throughout the Cache Valley. Puppy Steps Training, northern Utah and southern Idaho's premier board and training facility since 2011. Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency, your local agents right here in Preston. Canyon Creek Dental, with 2 area locations to serve you. Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Stop in downtown Preston where you will be treated like a friend. Papa J's, making world-class jerky locally right here in Clifton. Ralph's Construction, building custom homes throughout the region. Now stay tuned. The Ralph's Construction postgame show is coming right up.
Papa Jay's world headquarters in Clifton, Idaho, started on the dream of a man who wanted to give back to his small-town farming community. 20 years later, it's a place renowned for its gourmet beef jerky, deli, and uniquely friendly customer experience. The friendly staff at Papa Jay's invites you to come in or find them online at papajays.com, where you can have the unique taste of Papa Jay's beef jerky shipped to you all with a click of a button. Papa Jay's, world-class jerky in small-town USA. papajays.com.
When was the last time you got to stay at a hotel that had an indoor waterfall and a fish pond? Or a hotel with a swimming pool, a baby pool, and 5 hot tubs? At the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming, you'll get all of this, plus an amazing complimentary breakfast. You can even reserve a suite with a private jacuzzi for 2. The rates are so affordable that every time you're in Casper, you and the whole family can stay without breaking the bank. The best hotel in Casper is the Come On In and Suites. Make your reservations today and come on in.
When you are looking for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, but you want something that is ready to eat now, always stop at the Stokes Market Deli in Preston. With cold and hot cases, you can always find food that is fresh, hot, or cold. Sandwiches, soup, salads, deviled eggs, donuts, wraps, cheese trays, desserts, and a hot and delicious buffet. A meal out doesn't have to be at a restaurant. Come and enjoy something for everyone at the Stokes Market Deli today. 217 South State Street in Preston.
WattSmart is Rocky Mountain Power's energy efficiency program. WattSmart provides rebates to residential customers for energy efficiency upgrades made around the home. Devices and appliances that use electricity in your home can usually be made more efficient, and that can save you money and energy. When you decide to make upgrades, we have rebates available for you. Visit wattsmarthomes.com today.
55-24, the final score here in game number 1 of the 2024-2025 Westside Lady Pirates season, as we now enter the Ralph's Construction post-game show. Jace Andrews here joining you, as this one, not a good start to the season for sure, but a lot to improve on. I think you got to take the positives in multiple different ways in terms of how Westside can improve upon this loss. And we talked to head coach Elise Cox. It was going to be a learning curve for a good part of the early season, and in a lot of ways I reference back to volleyball season. First game of the year was not good. The team was looking a little struggle bus, and all of a sudden they were able to turn around. I can see this team has a lot of fight, and there's a lot of people on this team that want to win, obviously, and they very much so have the drive to get better, and they will get better every single game. So kind of in that aspect, you got to just look at the positives in a lot of ways, build on those, and in a lot of and then figure out what you did wrong and work on those in practice, work on those items, and be able to come back tomorrow, in fact, against Grace and play better. And that's going to be where it comes at a time of figuring it out that you play tomorrow. You know, it's basketball season now. There's no breaks, really. You got to just keep going and keep going. So in a lot of aspects, it's time to just buckle up and get ready to get better every single season. Hopefully that's what they can do, but we will have to wait and see. We'll come back with our post-game stats, and then we'll also talk about everything that happened in this game and what's to come on the West Side YouTube channel and the My Local Radio YouTube channel as well.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
If you're looking for someplace new as you head into your golden years, look into the tradition of quality designer homes built by Ralph's Construction in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Working in Phase 3 now, with Phase 4 starting soon, these homes can be built to a floor plan that you desire, or Ralph's Construction has other options that you're sure to fall in love with. Call today for more information, 435-232-1837. Now is the time to plan for the finest home of your lifetime. Ralph's Construction, 435-232-1837.
You understand the importance of maintenance for your car, like a yearly tune-up. So it makes sense to give your body an annual health tune-up too, by scheduling a yearly wellness visit at Franklin County Medical Center in Preston. Our physicians help with preventative care, and can spot health issues before they become serious. And there's a good chance your health insurance will cover the cost. Why wait? Schedule your family's wellness visits today.
(55-24) the final score here in game number 1 of the 2024-2025 Westside Lady Pirate basketball season. Jace Andrews joining here as it's time for our Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency post-game stats, and our Ralph's Construction post-game show. Start first with the visiting and the winning side, the West Jefferson Lady Panthers. And it was a very good game for Jessica Rigby as she finishes the night with 13 points, 7 of those free throws, though. She was very effective from the free throw stripe tonight, 7 of 8 in that aspect. Other scoring from Aubrey Wright, she had 6 points. Haley Perkins had 5 points. Carly had 2 points. And then it was going to be Kale Campbell. She was a big part of this offense, and she finished with 9 points. Hillman finished with 4 points. Neville finished with 8 points. And Barrientos finished with 7 points. That's your point scores for West Jefferson. For West Side, it was Miley Kundick pretty much all night long. She was the majority of the scoring. 24 points on the night for your West Side Lady Runnin' Pirates. And of those 24 points, Miley Kundick ended up with 12 of them. So half the points coming from the hand of Miley Kundick. Riley Evans, though, she has a three-pointer of her own, as she is the only one to hit a three-point shot all night long. She finishes with 6 points, including 3 free throws. Lorraine Campbell finishes with 3 points, and then Hallie Taylor finishes with 2 points, and then Nielsen with the 1 free throw. The senior finished with 1 point. So that is your Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency post-game stats. Obviously, Miley Kundick playing a big part in a lot of ways, but a big credit to Hallie Taylor as well, being the point guard and dishing out a lot of really good passes in a lot of ways. It's going to take some time for this team to figure out their identity and to figure out what exactly are things they're going to need to work on and what exactly are things that they're going to need to really hone in on and do good every single time, because the defense was really good for the most night. The fourth quarter, I think, kind of got away from them just because at that point you talk about fatigue and you also talk about just, in a lot of ways, realization setting in. You're down by 20 at that point. You only scored 19 up until that point. It's a tough time. And when you only have 8 players on your roster for varsity, you got to think about fatigue and all that factor, because 8 for Westside. Meanwhile, if you look at the roster of, well, I guess they only have 1 more. They got 9 players for West Jefferson, but definitely seemed like they had a couple more bodies out there. So overall, though, lots to improve on, lots to get better at, and that's the best part about basketball. You play again tomorrow. So we won't have the call on KACH radio. We will have the West Side Championship football game, so you can check that out on KACH. But that does it for me tonight. Well, actually, not just yet. We'll take one more break. We'll come back. We'll tell you what's up with my local radio, not just in the next coming days, but in the coming weeks as well. So take one more break. We'll come back. You're watching West Side Lady Pirate Basketball, brought to you by Stokes Market True Value.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Ready is committed to providing superior services to our customers by requiring individual accountability for excellence in quality, safety, and dependability. We are a growing company that is currently hiring across Wyoming, Colorado, Texas, Nevada, Idaho, and elsewhere. Our valued team members receive competitive wages, full benefits, and weekly pay. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
In a world that's full of unknowns, you don't have to worry about whether or not your insurance has got you covered when life throws you a curveball if your coverage is with Farm Bureau, the Smith Insurance Agency in Preston, offering policies from auto to home, farm and ranch to crop insurance, and business to life insurance. The Smith Insurance Agency does it all. No matter what challenges life brings, you're not alone. Make sure you've got the right coverage in the right areas of your life. Schedule a free insurance review today with Farm Bureau, the Smith Insurance Agency in Preston.
55-24, your final score. West Side loses in their first game of the 2024-2025 season. And it is a learning process for sure for Westside. A lot of different aspects you can learn from in this game. And, that's the good thing about basketball, like I mentioned. You get to play tomorrow. You got 2 games next week, including your first road game. So lots of games to continue to get better, continue to grow in your season-long process. Time for our My Local Radio calendar segment, where we'll tell you what's coming up on KACH Radio, along with on the My Local Radio YouTube channel. So for Preston and Westside Athletics, kind of thinking about what is happening, it's going to be Preston's first girls basketball game of the season tomorrow. That game at 7 o'clock. You can watch it live on the My Local Radio Preston YouTube channel, or you can listen to the rerun of it on KACH at about 10 o'clock. It just depends when the Westside football game is over, because Westside football tomorrow in the state semifinals against Aberdeen. We'll have the call right here on KACH and My Local Radio, as we'll have all that right here. Pregame show looking to get started hopefully around 6 o'clock. Kind of just depends on the setup there at the ICCU Dome and whether or not the space is readily available for the hour-long pregame show. That is the goal right now, so if you turn your radio to KACH tomorrow at 6 o'clock, the hope is you'll hear my voice and we'll be talking semifinal football for your Westside Pirate team, trying to get to their second in a row state championship. It's their 8th straight year in the state semifinal and trying to go back-to-back in state championship appearances and state championship wins, hopefully, as well once they get there. But that's all we got for you tonight. If football does win, we'll have another game next week. Westside will have 2 basketball games for girls basketball next week, one on Thursday, one on Saturday. The one on Thursday is at home, so we invite you come out, watch them here in Dayton, Idaho. And if you can't make the game, well, then head over on Saturday. Got a game on Rockland, and you can listen to that game and watch that game right here on KACH and mylocalradio.com. So we do really appreciate you. We will now, with the lights shutting off, I think it's our sign to head out of here as quick as possible. So we see you and tell you good night here. Jace Andrews, final time, 55-24, saying peace out from Dayton, Idaho.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
When buying a vehicle, you want the process to be straightforward and the financing simple. At West Motor and West Motor Ford, that's exactly the way that you'll be treated. They also understand that accidents can happen and maintenance will be needed. When you find yourself in need of body and paint work, windshield repair, work under the hood, or under the vehicle, West Motor would love to help you out and earn your trust. Turn to West Motor and West Motor Ford in Preston and Hyde Park.
WestMotorCompany.com. One of the things that makes Northern Title unique is the fact that we serve clients in 3 states, Idaho, Utah, and Wyoming. Each state has different rules and regulations, and our experienced staff understands each unique rule, so we can facilitate closings in all 3 states. If you're buying a home in Star Valley and you want to close in Preston, it's no problem. The company logo is Good Deeds Done Daily. We are preparing Good Deeds Daily, but it's more than that. We really are trying to serve the community in a good way. Northern Title, Good Deeds Done Daily. Visit us today.
Go Westside!
The proceedings have been a wholly owned production of mylocalradio.com and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, no portion of which may be used without written consent from Old West Media Incorporated. Thank you for joining us on this production of Westside Pirate Athletics on mylocalradio.com. Until next time, go Pirates!